Welcome back to the Corona Indoor Nationals. It is day 8 of the Alameda County Shelter-in-Place beard. It's not quite as soft as it was earlier. The velvetyness is gone. It's a little bit prickly. It's probably going to get itchy in the next day or two, but here we go. Today's event, we've seen, we did a jump, we did a short sprint, we did a distance race, a lot of demand for a throw. In particular, I've gotten a lot of comments and emails about the shot put. I've got to admit that the shot put was not on my original list of events because I didn't really know how to do it in my house, but I figured we'd have to find a way. So today we're going to come up with the shot put, and I think it's going to be pretty spectacular. But because it was not an originally scheduled event, it's just going to be an exhibition. We are not going to award any national championships today. The shot put is going to be an exhibition, and because of that, the other competitors, Spalding is still not ready to compete anyway, but so he's out. Hope is still out, lost on the mile course somewhere, so it's going to be just me competing in the exhibition shot put today. So as you guys can see, it's a beautiful day outside. It would have been a great day for outdoor track. But one of the unfortunate things here is like I said, I wasn't planning on a shot put competition, so I didn't have anything to make a ring or a sector. I had to get a little bit creative. And so I made the sector and the ring out of toilet paper. And the other thing is I didn't have any shot puts to throw in the house, and so I'll be throwing rolls of toilet paper. So I may not be built like a world-class thrower, but I've been a track coach for a long time, and over the years I've seen some of the really good ones and sort of what makes them tick, and even what trickles down to those who may not be the very best, but still it probably makes them a little bit better. And the thing that I've noticed the most about throwers is that they can never wear their actual uniform when they throw. They may show up at the meet with some team gear on, but by the time they get in the ring, it's basically whatever they want. And so I've selected a uniform for myself to throw in today that I think will probably make me throw a little bit better than my regular uniform. I've got my Milrose Games scarf, and underneath that I've got my Oakland Raiders poncho. Reminds me of back in the day when the Raiders actually played in Oakland. And then underneath that, I've got a button-down shirt and my big money tie, because this event's going to be money today. I'm sure of it. I'm also wearing camo pants, and I think those will help. And then, just because we've already talked about the muscles may not be as big on me as they are most throwers, so I'm going to need to get pumped up. And so I've got myself footwear, my Reebok pumps that are way too big. They say on the back above the rim. You saw me high jump, you know I've never been above the rim. But I hope you're pumped up for today's shot put, because I'm getting there right now. Here at the Alameda County Shelter-in-Place Corona Indoor Nationals, we always like to thank our sponsors. But for the indoor shot put, we couldn't find one. Imagine that. This is the greatest shot put taking place on the planet today, and we couldn't even find a sponsor. Must be what it's like to be like one of America's actual shot putters, who are always the greatest in the world and can never find a sponsor. So we're going to do things a little different today. Here at the Corona Shelter-in-Place Indoor National Championships, this shot put goes out to the men and women who represent the United States in the shot put when it really counts, whenever that will actually be, hopefully the summer of 2021. So here we go, attempt number 1. It was a pretty good throw. So we saw the toilet paper hit the wall. So as we didn't bring any measuring equipment, so we're going to have to just measure our throws in toilet paper. So here we've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So it turned out that after that first throw, my shot put doesn't weigh in anymore. It's not the right weight because we used part of it to measure out the throw. So I had to go get a new shot put, and it looks like that's what I'll have to do every time we throw. Moving on to the second attempt. How predictable was that? Spalding got hit with a shot put. Now, it was clearly a foul because Spalding, before he got smashed with the shot put, was sitting outside the sector. But it's an exhibition, so I figure we should probably just measure it anyway. So, this foul throw that doesn't count actually was 33 squares of toilet paper. I'm getting the hang of this, got another new roll of toilet paper. I feel like now's the time. I'm going to maybe shed the scarf, shed the poncho, get really ready to let it rip. Try to move into the spin. Okay. I exited out of the front of the ring, didn't I? That was 48 squares of toilet paper, ladies and gentlemen. I am pumped. It doesn't count because I stepped out of the front of the ring. That's a foul. But I know that it's just an exhibition, but I've been getting better with every throw. I want to get one in that counts. I want to give the people what they're looking for. One last brand new roll of toilet paper right here. And let's see what we can do. I'm really excited. The unfortunate truth of it is that once your shot put doesn't weigh in anymore, there's really not much use for it. So, you know, just get rid of those. Too bad. $173 squares. Pretty pumped about this. This event wasn't even supposed to happen. Who would have thought that a distance runner could throw the shot put 173 toilet paper squares? Take that, Nate Esparza. Guys, I know that these days using this much toilet paper for a shot put competition might be seen as wasteful, but I want you to understand something before you point the finger, is that all of this toilet paper has already been used, sometimes twice. It's probably a good like 45, 50 poops, and I'll probably use it again 2 or 3 times before I eventually flush it. So I am conserving in these tough times. Just wanted to let you know. A couple of messages on my way out. The first one for Amador Valley alum, current UCLA All-American thrower, Nate Esparza. Please don't be mad at me for calling you out. It was heat of the moment, and you know I love you. Don't beat me up. The second is to the freshmen of Amador Valley Distance who decided to put some of the clips from these videos on TikTok. I know that your goal was to make your coach go viral, but right now we are staying inside so that we do not contract viruses. Don't forget that, please. I love where your hearts are, but The last thing I need to do is get sick staying inside. If I die, I needed to be doing something stupid at the indoor track meet. As always, thanks for joining us at the Corona Indoor Nationals. We'll be back with you in a couple of days for some more actual national championship events. But for now, I'm going to go. I got some business to take care of.